Hello, Ederson Oliveira here. This is the DNN tip of the week, and today we will be talking about the HTML module. Yes, such a basic module, but it has a feature that not everybody knows about, which is the ability to store versions, older versions of your content. So that's the first one. Now, if that's not enough, it stores up to the five latest versions of your content, but you can go beyond that. You can customize that. This is one of those hidden features of DNN that is not available as a UI option in the administration, but we can manipulate that directly from the database. Let's have a look at that. Before I tell you about the DNN tip of the week, I want to bring to your attention our sponsor, Manage.com. Why do I have them as a sponsor? Because I use them, because I trust them, because I have been running my business on their hosting environment for over 7 years now. I trust them. I have used other providers, but at the end of the day, I go back to them because of their support level and their technical abilities as well. Let me tell you, no other support, no other hosting provider out there will call you on the phone to give you the status update of your ticket. Nobody will do that. And I get that from Manage.com. That's what differentiates them. It's not only the technical side, which they are very good as well, the best one in the DNN space and beyond that, but they are also very good when it comes to support, when it comes to the personal touch. So my recommendation to you is host with them. You will not get disappointed. They have good rates and great, awesome support. That's it. Let's go back to our tip of the week. So here we have a brand new DNN 911 website. I have already created a page called About Us. Just for the sake of example, I'm gonna enter in edit mode and I'm going to keep on edit mode just by clicking again, a new feature of DNN 911. I have already added a module, a HTML module to this page, and I want to show where you can find the older versions of the content that you may have changed within this HTML module. So if you go to edit content, and right from here, you can see a button that says version history. So if you click there, you're going to be able to see the latest 5 versions of the content inside this module. And what you can do with that content, you can delete, you can get rid of that version. You can preview. So if I click there, this is the third content. This is just a test content that I added to the module. I can come back here to version history, and I can easily as well restore to a particular version that I want to. That's the whole point of having a history, is because we may have done some changes or somebody else may have done some changes that we want to revert back. And the great thing as well that you can see here, you can see the user who made that change and the state as well. So again, you can preview, you can delete, and you can restore. Now, that's part of the tip. So you can do that by default for the 5 latest versions of that content. But what if you'd like to expand the number of versions? As you can see here, it shows that it stores the 5 latest versions. You see, it numbers them as well. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I make another change here, just for the sake of example, I'm gonna say that this is the 7th content change. I can save it. If I go back there, added content and version history, as you can see, the 3rd version got bumped out. It got removed because we are just storing the 5 latest version. But there's a way to manipulate, to customize this number here, and that's what we're going to be talking about now. So the second part of this tip is how to set up that number there, which by default is 5. So we can go straight to the database, and you can do that by going to settings, and then SQL console. Okay, so SQL console was misbehaving on my Edge browser, so I switched browser here to Chrome. I'm gonna go back there to settings and then SQL console. And here I'm gonna paste a very simple SQL. And it will query the portal settings table, looking for a setting called maximum version history from the main portal, from portal 0. So I'm gonna run this script. I'm just gonna see it here. You see the result? It shows 5 as the setting value. We have to change that. So let's say that we want to increase that to 15. We're gonna run an update script that will make a change to that parameter. So it will update the portal settings table, set the setting value to 15, where maximum version history, where setting name is equals to maximum version history, and portal ID is our main portal 0. So I'm gonna run this. Now, let's have a look there, and under the HTML module, let's have a look at the version history. You can see it's not changed yet. Why? Because this information is cached. So I'm gonna close this, and I will refresh the cache on the website by going to settings, servers, and I'm just gonna click on clear cache. Hopefully this will do it. If not, we're gonna have to restart the application, but I'm gonna try just doing that for now. So let's go back there, edit content, version history, and as you can see, we have 15 here. Now, we have the 5 latest versions that we have stored before. If we make one more change here, you're gonna be able to see that now we can keep storing up to 15 versions. Let's go back there, go to version history. As you can see, we have 6 already because we have just done a small change. That's about it, folks. First, you have the version history here available. By default, it has 5, but then you can increase that by running a simple SQL statement, which will be available in the show notes, in the video notes right below the video. Thank you, bye. If you like this DNN tip of the week and don't want to miss out anyone, subscribe.